purpose of this video is to be a follow-up to video lecture number 5 from section 2.8. The difference for this video is that it's going to focus on the preloaded commands that are found in the Unit 2 Desmos Calculator. We'll be finding the confidence interval for a population mean when the population standard deviation is unknown, or in other words, we will be using a t-distribution. We are interested in finding a 98% confidence interval for the mean number of visits for physical therapy patients. We have data from 12 randomly selected physical therapy patients. We don't have a known population standard deviation. We will be using a t-distribution. In order to compute the margin of error, we'll need the sample mean, sample standard deviation, an appropriate t-value, and we already know the number of subjects is 12. If you look at the Unit 2 Desmos Calculator, the very first command that's already loaded for you is for finding the mean and standard deviation. When you click on the arrow, you can see that in the calculator, the commands for making a list and the command for standard deviation and mean are preloaded. All you need to do is to type in the 12 elements or the information from the 12 physical therapy patients, and automatically the standard deviation and mean will be computed for you. The mean of our sample is approximately 20.083, and the standard deviation of our sample is 5.418. We already knew there were 12 subjects in our study. To find the appropriate t-distribution value, or the value for t, we need to know that there are 11 degrees of freedom. That comes from n minus 1. And we are interested in that 98% confidence interval. That means that the alpha value is split equitably in each of the two tails, or that 2% is split so that there is 1% in the upper right tail and 1% in the lower left tail. To do the lookup, it will feel very similar to what we did already for our normal distribution, inverse CDF. We want to name that t-value that cuts off the upper 1% in that right tail. If it's cutting off the upper 1% in the right tail, that means that there's 99% to the left of that location. That's why you see 11 degrees of freedom and 99% or 0.99 as our entries for the inverse CDF, or cumulative density function, for a student t-distribution. Our t-value is approximately 2.718. With all the ingredients now for the mean of our sample, the standard deviation for our sample, an appropriate t-value, and 12 subjects, we're able to enter those values, and automatically the error value and the left and right bound of the confidence interval for the mean is computed. Looking at our information, the margin of error has been calculated to be 4.251, and we can now infer with 98% confidence that the mean number of visits per physical therapy patients lies within the interval between 15.832 and 24.334.